Brad Pitt was born William Bradley Pitt on December 18, 1963, in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and raised in Springfield, Missouri, within a close-knit Southern Baptist household. His father, William Alvin Pitt, managed a trucking business, while his mother, Jane Etta, worked as a school counselor, shaping a home built on discipline, care, and moral grounding. Growing up alongside his siblings, Doug and Julie, Brad learned early the value of responsibility, faith, and perseverance. His childhood balanced structure with freedom, allowing curiosity and confidence to flourish. He showed natural charisma in school, excelling in sports like swimming and tennis, while also gravitating toward debate and theater. These early experiences nurtured both his physical confidence and emotional awareness, quietly preparing him for a life that would eventually revolve around connection, performance, and storytelling on a much larger stage. Education and the pull of creativity. After finishing high school, Brad Pitt enrolled at the University of Missouri, choosing journalism with a focus on advertising, a practical path that still allowed room for creativity. During this time, he explored local theater, discovering that performance offered something deeper than academic success alone. While he appreciated education, storytelling through acting felt personal and transformative. He briefly worked in media-related roles, gaining confidence in front of cameras and learning how presentation shaped perception. As graduation approached, Brad faced a defining choice. Rather than following a safe career route, he listened to the persistent pull of acting. With determination and faith in himself, he left Missouri for Los Angeles with little money but unwavering belief. That decision reflected courage, curiosity, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty in pursuit of something meaningful and deeply personal. Learning persistence in Los Angeles. Brad Pitt's early years in Los Angeles were humbling and demanding, marked by rejection and relentless effort. To support himself, he took on various odd jobs while attending acting classes and auditioning regularly. Success did not arrive quickly, and each rejection tested his patience and resolve. Yet these struggles shaped his character more than instant fame ever could. Brad learned discipline, humility, and the importance of preparation. He studied craft seriously, observing experienced actors and refining his skills with intention. These years taught him that talent alone was not enough. Endurance and consistency mattered just as much. Rather than becoming discouraged, he viewed each setback as a lesson. This period grounded him emotionally, ensuring that when recognition eventually arrived, it rested on resilience, self-awareness, and a deep respect for the work itself. A breakthrough that changed everything. Brad Pitt's career shifted dramatically with his appearance in Thelma and Louise in 1991. Though the role was brief, his presence left a lasting impression, capturing attention through effortless charm and emotional confidence. The performance introduced him to a global audience and opened doors to more complex opportunities. Rather than capitalizing solely on popularity, Brad made deliberate choices, selecting roles that challenged him artistically. Films like A River Runs Through It, Legends of the Fall, and Interview with the Vampire showcased his emotional range and growing maturity as an actor. These performances helped redefine him beyond surface-level appeal, establishing credibility within the industry. Audiences and critics alike began to recognize that Brad Pitt was not simply a star in the making, but a serious actor committed to depth, growth, and meaningful storytelling. Craft over comfort. As his fame grew, Brad Pitt consistently resisted being confined to a single image. Instead of choosing predictable roles, he gravitated toward characters that explored complexity, vulnerability, and moral ambiguity. Films like Seven, 12 Monkeys, and Fight Club demonstrated his willingness to take risks and disrupt expectations. He embraced characters that were flawed, intense, and psychologically layered, challenging both himself and audiences. This approach reflected a deeper philosophy. Comfort could limit growth. Brad's choices revealed curiosity and courage, prioritizing substance over safety. While some roles sparked debate, they expanded his artistic range and reinforced his reputation as a thoughtful performer. By embracing discomfort, he cultivated longevity, proving that sustained success in Hollywood requires evolution, self-awareness, and a commitment to authenticity, rather than repetition. Life beyond the spotlight. Brad Pitt's personal life has unfolded under constant public attention, yet it remains deeply human in its joys and challenges. His relationships, including his marriage to Jennifer Aniston and later partnership with Angelina Jolie, became cultural touchstones, often overshadowing his work. Despite this, Brad consistently emphasized family and responsibility. With Jolie, he embraced parenthood fully, raising children through adoption and birth while supporting humanitarian causes. When the relationship ended, he maintained focus on co-parenting and stability, prioritizing his children's well-being over public narrative. These experiences shaped his emotional growth, teaching resilience, accountability, and empathy. Rather than retreating from scrutiny, Brad approached life with reflection, understanding that personal evolution often happens quietly, away from headlines through patience, humility, and commitment to what truly matters. Reflection and personal renewal. Over time, Brad Pitt began to speak more openly about self-reflection and personal renewal, emphasizing accountability and growth. He acknowledged the importance of addressing inner challenges and seeking healthier ways to navigate life's pressures. This period marked a turning point, allowing him to reconnect with purpose, creativity, and emotional balance. Rather than framing growth as perfection, Brad described it as a process, one rooted in honesty and support. This mindset influenced both his personal life and professional decisions, encouraging mindfulness and intentional living. By choosing openness, he offered audiences a relatable reminder that progress comes through self-awareness and effort. His journey highlighted that strength is not defined by avoiding struggle, but by confronting it with humility, learning, and the willingness to change for the better. Maturity and continued excellence. In recent years, Brad Pitt's work has reflected maturity, confidence, and refined restraint. Performances such as Cliff Booth in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood showcased balance, combining humor, introspection, and emotional subtlety. His presence felt assured rather than performative, shaped by decades of experience. At this stage, Brad approaches projects with intention, valuing quality over quantity. His career demonstrates that longevity in the arts depends on adaptability and self-knowledge. Rather than chasing relevance, he allows authenticity to guide his choices. This phase represents evolution rather than decline, showing that creative growth does not fade with time. Instead, it deepens, offering richer insight, greater nuance, and a stronger connection between artist and audience. Cultural impact and lasting influence. Brad Pitt's influence extends far beyond box office success. His body of work reflects reinvention, courage, and thoughtful engagement with complex themes. From early leading man roles to challenging dramatic performances, he has consistently evolved while remaining grounded. His contributions as an actor, producer, and advocate reflect integrity and responsibility, proving that fame can be paired with purpose. Through philanthropy and socially aware storytelling, Brad has encouraged dialogue and empathy across generations. His journey inspires aspiring artists to prioritize growth, curiosity, and meaningful impact. Rather than being defined by a single era or role, Brad Pitt's legacy is shaped by consistency and evolution, reminding audiences that true influence is built through authenticity, reflection, and the courage to keep learning. A life defined by purpose. Brad Pitt's story is one of transformation, resilience, and intention. From a modest upbringing in Missouri to global recognition, he has navigated success with reflection rather than excess. His life illustrates that fulfillment comes not from perfection, but from growth, responsibility, and meaningful contribution. By embracing change, acknowledging challenges, and prioritizing purpose, Brad has shaped a legacy that extends beyond entertainment. His journey reminds us that lasting success is measured not by attention, but by impact. Through thoughtful choices, creative courage, and personal accountability, Brad Pitt continues to evolve, offering a powerful example of how artistry and humanity can coexist with grace, depth, and enduring relevance.